Welcome back to NBA Today. Let's go coast to coast on last night's action. And we're going to start with the Clippers. They lost to the Bucks, but their newest player, Norman Powell, he led them in scoring with 28 points in 24 minutes off the bench. It was his first game with the team. So, Chene, how dangerous is this Clippers team when they're fully healthy?
Oh, dangerous, okay? And I love the effort that Norman Powell gave because he came off the bench. First game, you could have jitters. You're back in, California. You're happy to be home. But, this was actually the game. The story of the game was like this was a defending champs-esque performance from the Bucks. Their starting five accounted for 114 points. The Clippers put up 113 to put that into context. So if you're looking for a bright spot, it's absolutely Norm. Everyone was raving about his three-level scoring ability, shooting 9 for 16 from the field, I think 4 for 8 from 3, and they're just marveling at the fact that when you have Paul George, who can go off the dribble, when you have Kawhi Leonard healthy, and he can obviously do anything he wants, you need someone that can space the floor and get a bucket when they kick it out, and that is exactly Norm Powell. So we're very happy that at least that's the bright spot to take away from what the Bucks did to them.
Well, and we know that Ty Lue said that we're not so sure about Kawhi Leonard this season, but when they get it together, whoo-wee. Thank you, Chene. And then we had a star point guard matchup. That was between Luka Doncic and Trae Young. And Luka, he put up another triple-double. Richard, it's his fourth in the last 6 games. But Trae, he struggled to shoot the ball. He missed all 6 of his attempted threes. The Mavs won. So who would you rather have on your team of those young stars?
Well, I don't even think that this is really a question. At the end of the day, Luka Doncic is not really a question. Not your question, but just not a question in terms of who you would rather want. Luka has been the MVP favorite going into the last seasons. This year, he was off to a little bit of a slow start. I think the Olympics, I think he was rest versus trying to make sure he was in great shape. But he is balling right now. What he is doing and the defense that Jason Kidd has his Dallas Mavericks team playing is elite. So you add that to what Luka is doing. Luka had 2 dunks in the game against Philly, going right at their defense. One-handed, had a 2-handed dunk. So it looks like he's got his athleticism back. I love Trae. Trae is going to be an elite guard for the next decade plus. But Luka brings something different. He brings the ability to do it on I won't say both ends of the floor, but he can impact the game. He can impact the game on the offensive end in a way that only 3 or 4 players can do.
I don't know, though. Trae, he has some soft
Trae's nice
plays. Richard, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's go to the Big Easy because the Pelicans, they beat the Rockets behind Brandon Ingram's 33 points and 12 assists, which tied a career high. He's also the Western Conference Player of the Week, by the way, Zach. But New Orleans, they've won 3 in a row now, and they've quietly been playing some pretty good basketball. So do you think they can sneak into the play-in tournament here?
Sneak in, they're in it now, and no one behind them is exactly going gangbusters. Half of the teams are trying to lose, and the other half stinks. Look, some idiot on this show, suggested when the Pelicans were 1-12 and Zion had a setback that they should tank the season. And the Pelicans have proven me to be a real idiot because they're playing hard. They've got something with that Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Herb Jones, not on Herb Jones trio in the starting lineup. They're playing really, really well. All credit to them. They fought for their season, and they salvaged it.
I appreciate the accountability that you were taking on this show, Zach, because, yeah, they have been balling as of late. And you can see 1-12 to start the season, and since then, look where they have ended up. My goodness. All right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.